Okay, lovely artists, we're ready to move on. So have a look at this. I cut this out. So that's what I want you to do, is to take some scissors and to very carefully cut out all around the outside of your face. Okay, so I'm going to turn this around. I want you to move it to the side away from your paper, like this. And we're going to put a whole lot of glue onto our face, like this. There we go. And I'm going to glue my head down in the middle of my paper. Use your hands to smooth and to rub it so that it sticks nicely. All right, that's in the middle of the paper. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pencil, and over here there's that line that you drew. I want you to make sure that you can see those lines. So we've drawn a line across the head, a line cutting the head in half this way. Watch how we draw a line cutting the head in half like this again, and another line cutting this section in half over here. Ask Miss Sarah to help you with this, and you can also look on the wall in the classroom in the front where you see those yellow paintings that show you how to divide up the face. Now, the first line over here, the halfway line, you're going to take a white and you're going to draw two almond shapes like this for the eyes. If you look at your classmate's eye, you will see that the eye is not a round thing. It is a nut shape, an almond shape. Right. Then, once I've done that, I'm actually going to give this person green eyes. I'm going to draw a nice circle inside the eye. So I want you to draw a nice circle that touches. Watch carefully how this touches the top and the bottom of the white. Then we're going to put the black part inside the middle, which is called the pupil. And I want you to draw some really nice eyelashes. Sorry, wrong word, eyebrows. Eyebrows for your person. Then we're going to outline the eye like this. And I want you to make some eyelashes, because if you look at your friends, you will see that they have all got really nice eyelashes. And some people have got little flecks in their eyes, so I'm even going to make a little bit of color like this, some colored flecks in the eyes like that. Okay, then I'm going to take this color and I'm going to draw in a nose that goes to here like that with my nostril. And I might even do that in a darker brown. Actually, I'm going to do this in a gray color like that. I think I may even do this in a black like that. Okay, so there's the nose with the nostrils. And over here, I'm going to make the mouth. Okay, first thing I need to do are the teeth. So on this line over here, I'm doing my teeth. Then I'm going to do my lips like this, because this person is smiling. Yes, we're making a smiling person. And don't forget to do the teeth, because people have got teeth. Very good. Okay, now I said that I was going to do a king. I'm actually going to do a queen first, and then I'm going to do a king. So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to put some hair onto your king or queen. So you're going to make a king. You're going to make yourself as a king or a queen. I am going to make a queen. Now watch how a person's hair sits on the forehead. Okay, the hair doesn't start up here with a whole bald spot. We've actually got hair that covers some of the face as well. So we're going to put the hair in, and I'm going to paint some nice hair. And my queen is going to have long hair like this. I'm going to paint in her hair. There we go. She's going to have long hair behind her ears. So you decide how you want to make the hair. You can make hairstyles. You decide what you want to do. Right, there's my queen's hair. Done. Then I'm going to take an oil pastel and I'm going to draw in these shapes that we have in our ears like that. And I think I'm ready to do the clothes. I'm going to give my queen a high collar, like a queen's collar, like this, with my oil pastels. So I want you to work carefully so you don't smudge the paint. Give her a high queen's collar like this. And I'm going to colour everything in over here. I think I'm going to give her a dress that's got a wavy pattern like this. You can decide how you want to make the dress for your queen. I think I'm going to make a dress that's got a kind of a wavy pattern that looks like that. Maybe I'll colour that in. So I want you to really colour this so that you can't see any more. Okay, press hard with your oil pastel so the colour is really rich and thick, and so that you don't see any of the body, because she's going to be dressed like that. So you're going to fill in all the spaces like this with colour. There we go. And I'm filling in all the spaces like this with colour, and the rest I'm going to fill in with green like that. There we go. And maybe I'll even add another pattern on top of that, and I'm going to add some crazy dots. You decide. You can put flowers, stripes, you decide how you want to do this. All right, look at that. Let's move that up so that you can have a look over there. There we go. See, she's got clothes. I've done the clothes very carefully so you can't see any of the body. Okay, now the next thing we have to do with our queen. What does a queen need on her head? Yes, good job. The queen needs a crown. You're going to take a piece of paper and fold it in half, and we're going to cut it down the middle like this. When your hair is dry, not before, you're going to measure the size of your person's head. Okay, so the crown goes to there. Do you see I've drawn a little line? I've measured how big her head is. I'm going to cut this like that. And watch what I'm doing now with my crown. I'm going to draw a zigzag shape. Do you see that? See how I've drawn a zigzag shape? And I'm going to cut my zigzag shape out like this. All right. And I am going to put my queen's crown. Cut this end off a little bit on this side. I'm going to put my queen's crown on her head. I'm going to glue the crown down. Okay, so what I want you to do is to put glue on the back of the crown like that. And you're going to put the crown on the queen's head very carefully, and you can let it peep out over the top. That actually looks really nice when it goes off the paper like that. Okay, now I want you to pick some oil pastel colors that you want to use, and I'm going to draw some amazing jewels on this crown like this. Oh, look, I've got some emeralds going on here, and wait, that shape, I want to make more of an emeraldy kind of shape like that. And maybe I'll even give them those kind of sparkly things like that, you see. All right. And what else can I make? Ooh. So those were not emeralds. Sapphires. These are emeralds. Emerald is a green stone. Could even be diamonds and rubies. Yes. What about some rubies? There are even rubies in this crown. All right, when I've done my queen's crown, I'm going to take my paint in my paint palette, and I'm going to do a little bit of crayon resist. I'm going to paint only my crown, not the background, mind you. Only the crown section is going to get painted. You see how I've done that? Yes. And the crayon jumps out at you. Look at that. All right. Looking good. We've just painted our crown. And one last thing that we are going to do before we finish, you guessed it. Okay, so you guys are going to have glue and sprinkly glitter. I don't have that lovely sprinkly glitter. I've got glitter glue. So I'm going to dab on some glitter glue to make my jewels look really exciting. Over here, like that. And maybe I'll even use a little bit of green. I'll use a little bit of this green glitter glue that I've got over here. Let me just put my brush in there. Okay, and just dab a little more on over there like that. So you guys are going to put glue and then sprinkle where you want your glitter to go on your crown. And there we are. We have just made a very nice queen. Okay, so what if you're going to be doing, hey, I'm just seeing something. I want to add a little bit more hair over here like that. What if you want to make a king? Well, you're going to do exactly the same thing. You're going to give your king slightly different hair, and you can even give your king a beard if you want. Whoa, good job, guys. Look at that. A beautiful queen. And what can we see? We can see the 5 senses. Sight, eyes, sound, ears, taste, mouth, smell, nose, and she's obviously got hands and fingers, so the other sense is touch. Taste, mouth, sight, eyes, hearing, ears, touch, hands. Which one? Which was the other one that we said? All right, you guys are going to go name the 5 senses. Good job.